All right, today what I wanted to talk about is this weird guilt that everybody feels. And you probably feel it too, myself included. It's this guilt we feel when we do something that maybe doesn't make us money. I know that sounds stupid, but I'll use the example for myself. I think I don't enjoy video games as much because I tell myself, oh, imagine you put all this time you spend playing video games into making money. I don't know how I can convey this to you further. I've watched enough YouTube videos and all this stuff about how to be successful, do this, do that. It's on me at this point. I have to take the action. I'm pretty sure I know every step to probably get there. But I have to do it. I have to take the steps forward. But yeah, I wanted to talk about that, the weird guilt, this overwhelming sense of guilt that impedes you from being able to enjoy things the way any human should when they are participating in leisure activities, you know? But I think now, because we have a society so based around like consumerism and just hustle culture and telling everybody, you gotta keep keep going hard. If you're not hustling, if you're not bustling, if you're not going pedal to the metal 365, you ain't shit. It's stupid. We can't even enjoy ourselves anymore. That's the crazy thing, right? They it's like this paradox. So they're like, hey, you need money so that you can do things to feel better about your life. And once you get those things, actually you don't get to enjoy them because we're just going to keep telling you, hey, you don't get to enjoy these things because you got to keep working, dude. Like, what's the point? Like, is there an end goal? And I think the end goal is exactly what our old boy Aurelius says, which is contentment doesn't come so much from great wealth as it does few wants. Yeah, so if you've earned these things, if in your life you have worked a substantial period of time, you've put in time, effort, consistency, you've employed patience and everything you've been told you have to do to be successful. And now you've achieved something of which you said once you got there, you'd be content. And now you're telling me you're not, dude? I don't rock with that. Because here's the thing. It's not great wealth. It's few wants. Contentment comes from within. You can't get contentment from outside sources. It ain't gonna do you any favors. So just think about that. If you want true contentment, it starts with gratitude. Where you're at, the present moment, because as I've beaten this into the ground, that's all we have. So contentment. What does that mean? It's gratitude. And it's for the simple things. You got out of bed, you hugged mom, you kissed your wife, you got to hug and kiss your kids goodbye, you got to go to work, walk to work, drive to work, talk with people, converse with people, have a good time, and just there's so many things we take for granted. And if we zoom out a bit and just go, hey, I got a lot to be thankful for. And it's not anything crazy. I don't need a mansion. I don't need this, that, and the other thing. All I need is a beat that's super pumping. If you do to back it up. No, I'm sorry. I'm my bad. Contentment comes from within. You earned those leisures. You earned that leisure time. You took time to learn a skill, and that skill is with you for life. And you can be proud of that, and you can acquire more skills. But don't constantly tell yourself you're not good enough. Instead, look at it more as you are constantly improving. Because a lot of people say to me, hey, Coop, nobody says this to me. Coop, hold on, let me think about this. Yes, I had somebody talk to me the other day, and he's doing his own thing, and I said, "Good for you." He's doing like a men's retreat. He said, "Are you doing men's work?" And I'm like, "What? What is that, guy?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm doing a retreat out in Peru. I thought maybe you want to come." And I'm like, I think I get enough support, community from jujitsu. I don't need to go to Peru for a men's retreat because I receive contentment and dedication and consistency through jujitsu because the improvement is never ending. And so the potential for growth is limitless. That's what I said to him. And I was like, holy dude, who's that? Talk Holy Spirit? I don't know. But that was profound, I said to myself. And I don't think it was me who came up with it because maybe it was, but something else operated within me because that was, yeah. Your potential is limitless. Whether it's working out, learning, physical fitness, mental fortitude, whatever it is. You can never get to an end goal. But because of that, the potential for growth is limitless. There's no end. So just keep working on yourself. Do a bit better every day. Be good to people. Be someone others want to be around. Be a beacon of light in these otherwise dark times. Which, as I stated earlier, is all just a matter of perspective. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning into this one. I love you. And I hope to see you again. Check out some of the other videos because this is the year that I really start taking this thing seriously. And oh, my brother, my sister, I want you on the ride too. So, hope to see you on the next one where we just figure out life together. because we're all growing. We're all graced with that limitless potential.